Well, hello friends and welcome back. I am so glad that you're here. We are kind of in a bit of a hurry because we have 13 baby chicks sitting outside under a broody mama hen, and Nicholas and I are going to try our best to relocate all of them. Yeah, we've been trapped inside our house for the girls and I for the last, I don't know, like 6 days, because the girls have both had the flu, and it has been a serious case of the flu. I'll spare you the details, but one is finally fever free, so we're not doing medicine tonight. We'll see how that goes. We'll check on her throughout the night, and then the other has just gotten medicine because her fever is still at almost 101, and I tell you, it's a bummer, but we are trying to make the most of it, and the Lord was so good to give us this sweet surprise this morning. I noticed about a week or so ago that we had a hen hiding under my hydrangea bush in front of our house, like just to the side of the front porch, and I thought she was no longer alive. The more that we investigated and kind of poked and prodded at her, we realized she was actually just incredibly broody, and we didn't know how many eggs she was sitting on. A few times Nicholas, like when she would get up to go get water or food, Nicholas took the eggs that were under her and he came in with like 10, I think, and I was just like, no, leave them. Like, we have so many eggs right now, let's just see if we can hatch out some chicks. Well, lo and behold, I was opening the blinds today, and outside my window I heard a chitter chatter of little chickadees, and I look out and there's like a ton of them just scurrying right behind her, and it was the most exciting thing that we just really needed after so many days of just, man, crumminess. But I'm grateful for improved health in our household, and I'm grateful that we're almost to Christmas. I'm also really excited about these chicks, and now I just feel like they are my babies. Like, I feel like I've advocated for them to make it here, and now I have to make sure that they stay alive. If they don't, it'll be okay. That's kind of just homestead life, right? But it really would be nice to have them. We are going to have to figure out where to put them if they survive the next few weeks, but thankfully we still have a breeder box from when we did meat birds in the fall, so it's in our shop with a heat lamp. But tonight it's only supposed to get down to 55, so I don't even think that we will need the heat lamp for several more days because Mama's going to do her job keeping the babies warm. But anyways, I'm going to go outside and try to help him transport or box up these to get over to our building, and I will film as much as I can, but they're my priority, if you know what I mean. And yes, I have a homesteading channel. Yes, this isn't exactly what I post around here. I'm more inside my home on this channel, but Merry Christmas. You're getting everything. You're seeing all of my life right now, and I've not posted on the homestead channel in quite some time, so let's go.
Don't attack me. I'm gonna try not to get you little chicks hurt.
Do it back. You got her?
Yep.
Now get.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm getting chicks falling out.
Yeah.
You're alright. You got any chicks in there?
I'll count them when we get up there. Okay. Okay, babies.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7,
Yep.
9.
I know.
Go for it, Mama.
Okay. Hey, you did carry one with you.
Okay, so we're just missing one. Look at those tail feathers. Alright, now let's see if she takes to them. Found her eggs.
You'll be fine. 6, 9.
Yes.
I got 12, yeah. Stick it in there.
Hopefully. So they all just got tucked up under Mama's wings again. I stayed a little bit longer than Nicholas just to make sure that the last couple got in there. But they moved so well. I'm so proud. This won't be a long-term solution. We ended up having 12 chicks move. One must have went somewhere during the day. And then there are 2 eggs that she's still sitting on. So as they start to grow, this will become very much a tight fit for all of them, but for the next about week we should be fine, and we'll add in the heat lamp later on in the week because it is supposed to get down to like 19 degrees. So I'll keep you posted on the progress of this. We'll move back onto homemaking stuff, and yeah, just wanted to include this in this week's vlog. It is approximately 5:30 in the morning on Christmas Eve, 2025. In honor of all of these spontaneous decisions and events, we kind of made a decision last night after we got back from moving chickens that we would go ahead and do our family Christmas this morning. We were supposed to have my mom and grandmother come over this afternoon, but with one of our girls still running a fever yesterday, we thought it'd be best to hold off at least one more day. With that, I've been trying to tell our oldest especially, just to help to reinforce that Christmas is not all about presents, it's about Jesus and time together, and mostly Jesus. But like I've said, we have been stuck inside this house for now 6 or 7 days, and like I've tried to make it fun. You'll see all the things behind me. I called it Camp Christmas, made a sign, made a balloon garland. We've done lots of crafts, watched Christmas movies, had lots of Christmas pajama days. But she knew that today was going to be the day that she got to see people other than us and do something fun and Christmassy. So whenever I started feeling like there was a chance that might not happen, I asked my mom last night, like, hey, do you want to just go ahead and decide to push it back a day, and then we'll put ours on Christmas Eve, and that way they still have something exciting to do. So we have everything set out. Don't know exactly when they'll wake up, but Nicholas does have to work tonight, so he'll sleep today. So we will wake them up in the next couple hours if they're not already up. But I think he and I are going to go ahead and do our gift exchange. He was like, we're going to have some time before they wake up, so why not? So he's making coffee. It's not traditional. It's not, oh, I thought that was them. But I think that it'll be exciting and less stress all around. So we're just being flexible and going with it. I don't film this kind of stuff because these are very sacred memories that I want to be fully present for. So I just wanted to show you the setup of it, and now I'm going to cut over to the exciting creative projects that I mentioned last week in my vlog. I've been working on this, and I was actually working on this but in a different way, and then kind of pivoted whenever the girls got sick and I had a little bit less time than I anticipated. So what I was doing will be held on to until next year, but in the meantime, this is kind of along the same lines, and I hope that you enjoy. Hey friends, a few weeks back I took you along as I created a read aloud for our preschool Christmas production, and I had so much fun doing it that I just thought, what a wonderful creative outlet and something that I would like to do as much as I have the capacity to do so, especially in these winter months when I'm not out in my garden as much. I have a bit more time to pour into things like this. So I've had a lot of fun creating this. While this portion of the video is catered specifically to my weekly vlogs on the Megan Blakelie channel, I will have a separate channel called Storytime at Fireside Cottage, where you can find this located, as well as any future creations of mine which pop up in the near or far future. So I hope that you will follow along over there if you have littles or grand littles, or if you just like cozy short stories. I hope to see you there. Let's get started. Junie and Lila in the Gingerbread Castle by Megan Smith. December arrived with snow soft as sugar. Junie and Lila woke to pink morning light spilling through the curtains. The air smelled faintly of cinnamon and wood smoke. On the kitchen table, they spotted something new. A pale pink envelope sealed with a candy heart wax stamp. It smelled faintly of peppermint. Junie picked it up carefully. "Do you smell that?" she asked. Lila nodded. "Peppermint." Inside, a note simply read, "Your presence is requested at the gingerbread ball." The girls could hardly wait. They poured some hot cocoa and reread the instructions, which were so very clear. The castle appears only when you slow down. Not when you hurry, not when you run. Only when you walk softly, pause, and notice. During the afternoon, snow drifted gently outside. Junie and Lila tried walking slowly through the yard, whispering instead of calling. "Reader, can you tiptoe like Junie and Lila?" And there, through the falling snow, they saw it. The Gingerbread Castle. Frosting turrets, nutcracker guards, candy cane pillars, glowing softly in the winter light. Over the next few days, the girls practiced slowing down by speaking softly, watching the snow swirl, and pausing to sip their hot cocoa. "Reader, can you whisper softly like them?" Each small act made the castle grow a little taller, a little brighter. When it was time to do chores, the girls even pretended to be polishing candy floors. They enjoyed learning how even everyday tasks could be magical too. Each night, the castle sparkled under the soft moonlight. Sometimes they imagined music drifting through the hallways. A gentle melody seemed to come from the walls themselves. They could almost hear the sounds of bells alongside a piano and saxophone. They have never heard a sound that felt so much like Christmas. Junie twirled in her stocking feet across the bedroom. Lila curtsied, careful to stay balanced on the candy floors. "Reader, can you twirl or curtsy too?" The castle seemed to laugh along with them, frosting sparkling in the candlelight. December moved quietly onward. They carried the sense of slow magic into everything by making gingerbread treats, hanging tiny wreaths, and whispering goodnight to the snow outside their window. The castle waited patiently for them, growing more intricate and detailed with each gentle pause. Finally, the night of the gingerbread ball had arrived. Lanterns glowed in soft pinks and golds. The castle doors opened wide. The girls stepped inside, holding their breath and moving slowly as if the walls themselves were watching this special night unfold. Reader, take a quiet, careful step inside. Inside, the ball was everything they imagined. The candy chandeliers twinkled, sugar mice in bow ties scurried along the floor, and tiny gingerbread dancers swirled under gumdrop arches. The castle shimmered as they moved, frosting walls glowing brighter with every slow, thoughtful step. It was the most magical night of the season. At last, the girls stepped outside. Snow dusted their hair. The castle shimmered one last time, then faded gently into the quiet December night. Junie and Lila returned home, rosy-cheeked and sleepy. They carried the magic of the castle in their hearts, a reminder that wonder is found when you slow down. Back at home, Junie and Lila sat beside the fireplace, not ready for their night to come to a close. However, in their hearts, they knew they would not soon forget any of what had taken place, because they had learned. While some celebrations are practiced all month long, other magical moments wait patiently in the quiet, simply wondering who will take the time to notice. Well, friends, I'm so glad that you came along. I know that this vlog was a little bit all over the place and just super random, but we had a lot of fun. We just ate breakfast, read the Christmas story. Nicholas made us green pancakes and stacked them into a Christmas tree. They were kind of like different sizes. They got smaller at the top, and it was just a lot of fun. The girls were very excited to wake up and find that we were doing Christmas early, and yeah, so I'm glad that we did it. But I hope that you and your family have the absolute best Christmas, the sweetest time, and just have some really great memories made. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. Hopefully we're on our way to better health. I think both girls are fever free this morning, but I've not actually taken their temps. So anyways, love you guys. Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you before the new year, Happy New Year. Catch you later. Bye, guys.